Hey guys, it's Judy and I have another process video for you guys, a project life process video, and I am continuing week 2, but this is the right side of week 2. So I think it's like Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, Sunday, or something like that. But anyway, you'll see I lay out my photos. I'm using the Happy Kit again. And this is design A. I'm thinking I will stick with design A and design F for this year. I'm just going to do that, and maybe the panoramics and some inserts, but those are the main page projectors I'm going to use just to keep things simple, so I can take my pictures vertically and then and know where I'm going to place things. So I pull out the other side. You'll see I have on my left, that was the process video I did before this, and you can look that up. And so I had picked out all the cards from the Happy Kit, and this time I used actually 4x6s on the 4x6. Those are like the bifold ones. And then now I'm looking through all of Happy Kit for the 3x4s, and my thought process is I'm not just looking at the colors. Well, I'm looking at the colors definitely, and then I'm looking at the words. It's all about the phrases and the sentiments on the cards, and also you see where journaling spots basically. So any cards that have empty areas where I can journal or fill in like titles for how I'm feeling or what I want to journal about, or about the pictures. It's all about the pictures, and so I love to journal, so I will journal. I need spots to journal as well. So you'll see some spaces I choose 2 cards for it because I like the title that they have, but I do like the 4x6 that I'm adding the photo on. So you'll see that I kind of see what photos are appropriate. Like I put 2 of those 3x4s on top of each other, and I go over it and just kind of weed out what I like, what I want, because the phrase is good and how the pictures look. And you'll see I arranged it. I had the left side with me as well because I wanted to balance out the colors a bit. The left side had some yellow, so I have some yellow on this side, and then also the rainbow words was in the Sam Smith card, and then I wanted it like right like diagonal from it as well. It's just, I think to me it's pleasing to my eye like that. So I'm just trimming down my photos because I want, on those 4x6s, you see how they have the borders. I want the border to go all the way around. In the past I've just, left it at 3x4. I didn't do any trimming, and that's fine too if I'm, short for time. But I like how it just kind of fits and you can see the whole border around the card. So there is a curve to them, so I do round the outer corners just because the outer corner, it just looks nicer. And then you'll see I trimmed the title out of the phrase out of that 3x4. And I am also rounding those corners. And like I did in the last video, I like to put the sentiment across the photo and the journaling spot, just to make it flow a little better. The look looks more together, I guess. And I'm trimming that phrase out as well. And surprisingly, I don't think I use any embellishments. These are my embellishments, the 3x4 cards, which I cut out. So I'm making my own die cuts, and I know a lot of you do that as well, and I love that idea, because like each core kit comes with like 10 of each card or whatever. I think I can spare to cut it up. And I'm looking at that stamp again, the LE Studio A Favorite Things stamp, and I'm looking at the ampersand because I want to spell something out. Because the photos are of Aiden and Pepper, and I spell it Pepper, and of course it looks like I want the ampersand in the middle, so I just kind of shift all the letters over. I tried using the ruler technique. I'm always such a... It never works for me. I think I need a thin, really flat ruler or something. And so I'm going to place the ampersand right there. And I saw Sandra's. Hi Sandra, she is Stars and Palm. Hi Sandy Sandra. She did like a you and me with the ampersand, and I was like, I gotta use my ampersand more. And I know I have a better ampersand stamp than that, but I'm in the middle process of redoing, like organizing my stamps, so I can't find anything. So you'll see me using the same stamps for now. And those Jolie's hearts, I feel like I've been using them forever, and look, I haven't even touched them. But Danny, hi Danny, she's Danny Brown, she had racked me those, and I had picked up some that I saw as well, and I racked some to other people as well. And you'll see if you follow me on Facebook, my sequin storage. I had posted a picture of it, and I love it because I'm using my sequins now. They used to, I don't know where they were, but I took them all from my kits and kind of put them in those containers. And you'll see, I love that sentiment and that heart. So I really wish that was like on vellum, so you can see through the heart. That was my idea. I wanted that heart to still stand out, but the phrase was kind of big, so you couldn't really totally see the heart. You see it, but it's kind of, you know, covered a bit. So I'm like, how am I going to get that effect where you still see the heart? Because if the phrase was in vellum, that would be perfect. I think then you can see the heart through. So I decide I will just kind of draw my own heart. And the ruler made it a little too angular for me, but you know, you'll see how I do it. And I first used a pencil, and then I use, this is the Bic market, but this is the ultra thin marker. And then I end up, you see where it connects the curve and the straight? It just looks very angular to me. And I was like, you know, it didn't look as soft. So I end up using the bigger marker just to try to round it out a bit more. Still looks kind of angular and hard, but it's alright. I think I like it because you can still see the heart. Kind of adds a little dimension. And the letters, I wanted to do the gold, but then I didn't know how the gold would look, because sometimes the gold looks more bronzy, but I wanted the bright gold. But I ended up just doing Wink of Stella in white, and I really couldn't see it, so I redo it again. I don't know if I didn't press enough out, but it's hard to see on the camera anyway. But it adds a little shimmer. And then the next card, I round those corners, then I trimmed it, and then here he is. I think he's feeling better from the week, you know, from earlier in the week. And so I have a You Make Me Smile. I love when he feels better and he's back to his smiling self and laughing and everything. So I just do the fishtail to that. And once again, this is a 3x4 card. It's not my die cuts or whatever. And then now by the weekend, my husband wasn't feeling well, my son wasn't feeling well, and by the weekend, I wasn't feeling well. So this time, my husband made me some congee, some soup, and then you can see, I'll explain it later when I go over the journaling and stuff. So I round all the pictures. So here's an overview of kind of my base of what I work with. You see, I just kind of jump all around. So right now I kind of do, first step is placement of the photo, second step finding which cards to use, and then third step you know, decorating the filler cards. And then now I'm adding any accents. And you see, those are the Freckled Fawn wood veneers that I had got, that you can see where the Sam Smith, the stars. I wanted to put the hearts up so it kind of balances that out as well. So it has more flow through the page, because when you open it up, you're going to see them side by side. And I love this, the Mama Elephant alphas. These are lovely. These are like the marquee ones. I forget what they're called. What, I don't know, star something or starry alphas. I'm not sure. But they have like the marquee look, where it's like dots inside, right? So,
hello, Mommy.
Hi, Aiden. He heard me.
I love you too.
I love you too. So here I spell out kanji because that's what we had. That's our comfort food whenever we're sick. And I put them all together first. You'll see on the block.
What's that word again?
Kanji.
Kanji.
It's the rice soup. It's like a rice porridge. So I had put all the letters together on the block itself, and you see, and then I stamped it out on a scratch piece of paper, and I didn't think it would fit totally on the card.
Done.
So
That is done.
Yes, that is done. And then what happens is, if you do it individually, I can squeeze the letters in closer together so I can fit the word. So, you know, if you have the room, you can just do it all at once. And sometimes even stamping all the letters.
Your hands are going fast.
Yes, thank you. Even if you put all the letters on the block together, you know, there's usually a little gap between each letter. So it depends on the look. So that's how it looks so far, and I'm very happy with it so far. But yes, that card needed a little more stuff, so loving those hearts, adding more of those. So I'm still thinking, and I'm like, what do I need?
What do I need?
Yeah, gold lame, of course. I love gold lame because that is my go-to for everything, and I love how it looks. And I think I need to pick up another bottle because I'm probably gonna run out. But I just kind of splash it around. Aiden, he's making fun of me. He's imitating me. Are you imitating me? So anyway, I love the look, and that's how it looks. And you see the gold kind of splattered on the H on the happiness, and I did not want it to look like nappiness. So I tried to get the gold lame off the H. So I put that aside, waiting for it to dry. And here's the same problem with the cutouts. I don't want it to show the photo underneath and, you know, the white space. So I end up wanting to put something underneath the die cut. And so I just use my distress marker.
That's what I have, Mom.
Just so I can fill in the bottom. And I might have seen Sandra do this as well. Hi, Sandra. I am like loving all her videos. So Stars and Palm, guys. If you haven't already checked her out. But so I'm just trimming that and putting it over. So how I adhere it, I just adhere that piece on, and then adding tape on the ends of the banner that won't show. So then I do my journaling. I do journaling. That's usually my second to last or last
4 by 6.
Yes, 4 by 6. Second to last thing to do is journaling. And I wanted to put in, and stamping is usually my second to last or last thing too. But I did it as my like second to last with those letters because I wanted to make room for my journaling. And that stamp is a Kelly stamp. I love Kelly stamps. She's out of Australia, but I just love her sentiments. And that says My Fair Baby. And I wanted to move it over a little more, but I knew if I stamped it, you know, at that edge, it would not look nice. So, yes. So I put it Fur Baby, not February. And then I just did stars. I mean, it's not stars, paws on there. Because it is about Pepper. She barks, and when I come downstairs, because I know she needs to go out, so when I come downstairs, I see her waiting by the door right there. And this one, I use my Tim Holtz.
All done.
And it says, yes, all done. Thank you, baby. So that was, because Saturday we took out for the congee, and those fried crullers are, you know, you put it in. It's amazing. But then, so Sunday, my husband actually cooked the congee, so we had another bowl on Sunday. And I'm looking through, that's kind of how I organize my stamps, but I'm not nearly done yet. So that stamp I choose is, I'm pretty sure it's Studio Calico. I don't know if it's Kelly Perky or not. But that second one, I choose the second stamped one, but you know how I put too much pressure and it kind of looks blotchy with the circles, the rings, but that's alright. Stop copying me! He's like repeating me. I think, Sherry, you're right. I have to have him narrate one of my videos. But anyway, here are close-ups of my cards, and I love how the gold lame came out. And there you go. And that one. I feel like the bottom of that card I need to put something, but I'll leave well enough alone. And that's that. So I will put them side by side so you can have a better view. So you'll see there's green on one side, green on the other, so they kind of balance each other out a little more. Hope you guys like. Thanks for watching. Bye guys, and thumbs up.
Guys.
Bye.
Bye.